Oh, Shinya, Mr. VP. We're sure bumping into each other a lot today. What? Why are you staring at me? You're gonna make me blush.
You looked away first. Guess that makes you the dominant one, huh?
Excuse me? I can report you for sexual harassment over that, you know.
Sorry, forget I said anything. Did you find that stuff you left in the club room?
Yep, everything's all taken care of. I think I'll head to the infirmary now that I'm free. I want to check in on my sister. See you around, Shinya. You too, Mr. VP.
It smells like something's burning. Wait. Scorch marks? But there's no ash or smoke. What about everything that was inside? What about Haruka and the others? Don't tell me there's nothing left. These scorch marks, they aren't natural. Yeah, no matter how you look at it. But we already defeated Akane. Was it a trap? Maybe she can put her authority on a timer. No, that's not it. But maybe... Let's find that final ideal and shatter it. Whatever's going on here, it'll all be resolved once we stop it at the source. Be on guard when you pick up the call. The Monarch hasn't shown itself yet. If I had to guess, we're going to have a tough fight on our hands.
It seems this place, too, is linked to the depths. This number connects to the singularity. Where's my thanks for all my charity?
Let's go, Shinya.
I can't let them down.
Get ready. You're open. I won't be defeated.
Just give up.
Deplorable. Taste humiliation.
Tiresome.
No way. Broken commandment.
Deplorable. Taste humiliation. Heal.
Oust them. You're open.
Tiresome.
Oust them. How was that, Shinya?
We both have a long way to go. That's an old-fashioned name. Are they going to be swinging around a drying pole, too? Masamune, huh? His katanas are pretty famous. There's not a whole lot of them out there, either.
Why? 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 What? How could I forget their names? Please, I can't remember the name. Huh? You know? Ah, yes. It's all coming back to me. Oh, the memories. What a lovely name. Ah, yes. It's all coming back to me. Oh, the memories. What a lovely name. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. Yes! Kotetsu! Masamune! That's right. Oh, thank goodness. Yes, of course, thank you.
I can't say I completely understand, but the fact that she still cares about them, they must have been good kids. Toshizo, as in Hijikata Toshizo, the demon vice commander of the Shin... Kanesada? That's the name... I'd watch out for them if...
Shinya, Mr. VP, we meet again. Aren't you at least a little surprised?
No. I already figured it out. The girl we defeated was Sumire, wasn't it?
Yes. Sumire was fighting as me to deceive whoever was shattering our ideals. But how did you notice?
Sumire calls him vice president, not Mr. VP. Your mannerisms aren't exactly the same either.
Wow! You really know how to pick up on the little things, Shinya. That'll make you a real hit with the girls later on. Haruka didn't notice until he was at death's door. You'd think my ex-boyfriend of all people would.
So you really did kill him.
Yep. Kinsuke and Hayata, Yuki and Ryoto, Tetsuta and... someone. Anyway, Haruka was last. I burned him up! Every last one is just dust in the wind now, if even that.
Why? Was it all for revenge?
Not quite revenge. I lost my taste for that long ago. They were dirtying up the place, that's all. I hated them, so I lit them up. I had high hopes for Haruka at first. Then I cried, lost myself, and cursed his name. It turned out he wasn't my knight in shining armor after all. I cursed my fate. I hated the world. I hated everything. I wanted it all to burn. You can only have one first love after all. You know, I always liked Cinderella. I wanted to find my prince, to marry my first and only love. We'd have a real family together. A pure, honest one. That'd make my parents jealous. That was my only wish. My one hope. My reason to live. But once that was soiled, I had no reason left to play the good little princess in this filthy world. Nothing mattered anymore. Nothing at all. I knew I'd gone crazy, but there was no stopping it. My dream will never come true in a world like this. I might as well burn it all to ash.
Then what was with all of that stuff in your ideal about wanting to return to the days we spent together?
Wait, you thought that was me? Gross. I'm pretty sure you're talking about Sumire's wish.
Gross?
Yeah. You heard what she wished for. To be loved by me instead of hated. For her romantic feelings towards her twin sister to be reciprocated. A long time ago, she confessed her love for me on Valentine's Day and kissed me out of nowhere. I thought she was joking, so I made fun of her for it. She bawled her eyes out. She's kept her distance ever since. But she was only trying to hide her feelings and fool herself. That's the reason she started hooking up with so many guys. Sumire. She didn't know Haruka broke up with me and started dating him herself. He took my virginity and dumped me, only to get with my twin sister instead. I was a laughingstock. But when Sumire found out, she apologized. She cried and clung to me. I'm sorry. Don't hate me. I'll break up with him. It's you I love, Akane. It always has been. It was disgusting. Ugh, she's such a sicko. I mean, we're sisters. Twins, even. This isn't normal. Makes my skin crawl. Still, she was the one who gave me the scoop on Haruka and the other club members. And she let me take her place so I could have my fun with Haruka one last time. That was useful, at least. But it's just not fair, you know? She's crazy, and her purity is long gone. Yet she's still had a pretty good thing going on with him. Fate is a twisted, irrational thing.
The fact that you can boil all of Sumire's feelings down is just gross is baffling. You're pretty twisted yourself.
It was more convenient that way. After all this stuff started happening to the academy, Sumire and I had the same dream. In it, a woman named Yoru called out to us.
Yoru?
Oh, you know her, Mr. VP? Guess that means you're a PactBearer too, huh? Yoru told us everything, though. About the other world and the Monarchs. About offering our wishes in exchange for power. Normally, there's only one PactBearer per Monarch. But since we're twins, I guess our souls were similar enough. Besides, Sumire's wish hinged on me. Yoru told us that we could make a pact together in order to grant my wish and fulfill my ego. And so my wish was made. My dreams were dragged through the dirt by the world, by destiny itself, and I'm going to get my revenge. Right, Luxuria? I'll turn you to ash like all the rest. I'm not going to lose my soul and be a sleeping beauty like Sumire.
Third time's the charm. You might as well give up.
You just don't get it, do you? I already have given up on everything!
Let's go, Shinya.
I can't let them down.
Here I go. I won't be defeated.
Just give up.
Deplorable. Enemy down. Taste humiliation. Checkmate.
I don't mind.
I just want... I'll burn it to ash.
How boring. Must be nice.
You asked for this.
No mercy. I must resist.
Oust them! Null and void.
Just give up.
Deplorable. Taste humiliation.
I don't mind.
I just want. I'll burn it to ash.
No mercy. How boring. I must resist.
Oust them! You're open!
Just give up.
Taste humiliation. Deplorable.
Take it all in.
I just want. I'll burn it to ash.
How boring. No mercy. I must resist.
Oust them! Away with you! I won't be defeated!
Just give up.
Taste humiliation. Deplorable.
I don't mind.
I'll turn everything to ash.
How boring. No mercy.
Advance!
Just give up.
Taste humiliation. Deplorable.
Take it all in.
I just want to clean it all away. The stains, the sorrow, everything.
How boring. No mercy.
Advance! You're open!
Just give up.
Taste humiliation. Activate. Deplorable.
Take it all. What a mess.
I just want to clean it all away.
How boring.
Oust them! I'll sever you down to your souls! It's over! I won't be defeated!
Just give up. Artifact, unleash.
Taste humiliation. Here I... Deplorable.
I gave up everything for this.
How boring!
Oust them!
I'll sever you down to your soul! It's over! I won't be defeated!
Just give up. Broken commandment.
How was that, Shinya?
We both have a long way to go.
No, I'm not finished. Not until I've burned it all to the ground. Mommy and Daddy called us their treasures. They loved us both equally and hugged us both equally. We were happy. Our lives were happy. And that was all that we needed. But then Daddy changed. We weren't enough for him. He got close to a strange lady we didn't know. Mommy said she wasn't mad. But before we knew it, Mommy and Daddy didn't hug us anymore. Our lives didn't change. But something else did. We were picture perfect from the outside. But there were no more smiles inside. Our family was built on lies. Everything we loved was a lie. They told us we were their treasures. Our lives were born from their love. But that love was a lie. And so were our lives. That was why we wanted to be close. Just me. Just us. Treasures forever. Forever true. That way, the reason we were born wouldn't be a lie anymore. Because I like you. Because I love you.
The ideal of will is a PactBearer's formative memories. Their feelings about each other were more similar than they realized. But I suppose there were just too many wrinkles between them. Love, like, people's feelings for each other just don't make any sense.
I never would have guessed that both of them were PactBearers.
Sumire's soul shattered with a second ideal, and Akane's followed with a third. Maybe if there's more than one PactBearer, their thoughts and wishes get split across their ideals.
I can guess Akane's motives for going after the baseball club. But why did Sumire want to make a pact?
Apparently, she did it out of love for Akane.
They always seemed so distant from each other. But I guess they are still family.
That's the only reason I can think of. Family's important, right?
People don't always care for each other just because they're blood related, you know. You should care for people because of who they are, family or not.
Shinya?
Oh. Sorry. It's just... Everyone, thank you for lending your aid in defeating the PactBearers. I have a favor I wanted to ask. Could I be an official member of the TSC? I have to help Sora from time to time, though, so I can't always be around.
Of course. Welcome to the council.
Are you okay with that? Thank you.
Isn't this great? We have another awesome ally!
Looking forward to working with you again.
The main school building, the first-year building, the second-year building, and the club building. Most of the mist in the academy has been cleared out thanks to you and your friends. Only one of the 7 PactBearers remains, aside from Kokoro and Ryotaro, of course. I hope our lives will return to normal soon. And when they do, I'll finally take you around to all those cafes! Ah, right! Miss Sora was looking for you. She said she wanted to talk to you alone.
Hey there. Long time no see. Ah, you remembered. What a good boy. There is a reason I called you here, of course. Mostly to check in and see how you're feeling. Kurama Hitotsubashi, Subaru Ikaria, Hayate Tsumabuki, Akane and Sumire Tono. 5 PactBearers. 5 sets of broken dreams and shattered ideals. How does it feel knowing you've trampled their egos? Oh, but there's always a choice. What about Ryotaro and Kokoro? Oh, that's right. You'll have to take care of them too, sooner or later. But keep telling yourself that you have no choice while you crush their ideals, egos, and desires. Well, I understand how you feel now. Thank you for answering honestly. You are practically a blank slate. So pure. I think that's your most endearing quality. I wish I could let you in on all the secrets that are holding everything together. But alas, you're just too pure and earnest. If you knew, danger could end up befalling you. And we wouldn't want you to get sullied now, would we? No, I'm afraid I need to keep these secrets to myself. For your own protection, of course. But, you know, it shouldn't be long now. Just be patient. I'll be there soon enough. You're special, you know, and so terribly important. You are, after all, my sweet, adorable child.
Act 1. Recurring Twilight.
I can't do half the stuff I want to anymore with this rickety old body. So bored. Can't.
Thank you for coming all this way. I take it you've been cooperating with the PactBearers of Sloth and Gluttony, correct? Oh, not at all. I was only seeking confirmation. You are a PactBearer too, after all. But don't forget, all of the PactBearers' ideals must be shattered in order to resolve the anomalies in the Academy. Including yours. I truly am sorry for pushing this onto you, but it's for everyone's sake, Miss Aikawa's especially. Your mission, your fate, bear them both as best you can. The mist has dissipated from the Academy's most pressing locations, thanks in no small part to the TSC. According to Shinya, the only areas it remains are the library, the archives, and the old dormitory. The mist at the old dormitory is most likely related to the PactBearer of Greed. Aside from you, there are 3 PactBearers remaining. But the one whose anomalies we were first aware of is the PactBearer of Greed. I don't know the specifics, but their authority seems to be more capable of distorting the world than any other. I ask that you prioritize that one first.
Welcome back! What did Miss Sora say?
Old dormitory? I didn't even know we had one.
She means the building in the back of the memorial garden.
Memorial garden? Memorial forest, more like. But yeah, I know the building you're talking about. I remember seeing it a few times when I was wandering around.
The old dormitory was closed off 8 years ago, though the garden is open to a few select clubs.
The mist generally surfaces in areas around where an authority is used. It is a bit peculiar for there to be mist in such a remote location.
I understand how you feel, but I saw it with my own eyes. The mist there is way worse than it was at the main building, the second-year building, or any other place we've seen it.
That PactBearer's authority distorts the world more than any other. It's the first one that appeared when all of this started. I wonder what kind of power they have. Be careful out there, okay?
Don't you worry. I can go with him. My schedule's all cleared up now.
He doesn't need your help. One PactBearer is enough as is. Sora asked me to help him, so I'll be the one going along.
Vice President, I've finished dealing with the aftermath of all the incidents in the other buildings. I'd like to help you out, if you'll let me. I want to lessen your burden however I can.
I would like to assist as well. I have managed to scale the mountain of work the TSC foisted upon me. This is the strongest PactBearer yet. I fear for your well-being. You're important to me, after all. Would putting it that way be enough to convince you?
Kokoro.
Frivolity aside, I do not wish for anything to harm you. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Metaphorically, that is.
Thank you, everyone. I really appreciate all of you being there for my brother.
Hope, sloth, gluttony, faith. 4 ends assembled at Vanity's gate. The road now diverges, a fork in the road. Take care, for the line can no longer be towed. In all my time aiding your cause, I've gotten used to your grabby claws.
Vanitas?
Your every word I have taken heed. You plan to fight the PactBearer of greed. No authority truly outstrips all the rest. Even so, this will still prove a difficult test.
Do you know what powers they have, Mr. Bunny?
Well, naturally, of course I do. But surely, you don't expect me to tell you. There's a limit to how much I can interfere. Plus, it's more entertaining to be cavalier.
So in other words, you're not gonna help.
Be well prepared if you hope to live. That is all the advice that I can give. You've a great many friends, and I'm sure it's much fun. But bear in mind that you can only take one. Roaming the mist with a large coterie can end up tremendously risky, you see.
I heard Subaru used to go to the library a lot.
Is that right?
I also heard he used to check out a lot of books on the occult and supernatural.
I wasn't aware he liked to read as well.
I don't know about that. We can't know for sure if that's the reason he was there.
What do you mean? The library is a place to read. What other reason could someone have to go there?
Only you, Kokoro. Only you.
I sense that you are making fun of me.
Who, me? No way! You being lost in your own little safe and secure bubble is part of your charm.
You are definitely making fun of me.
Don't put yourself in too much danger, okay?
Good looking out.
You will be safe and...
Not... Only so many PactBearers yet remain. Just look what your ego has come to attain. You used to be empty, just filler and fluff. But don't get to thinking it's nearly enough. Before you take on the PactBearer of greed, I'll grant one last chance to revise your creed. Desires are what shape your ego, they say. So answer my questions, and do not delay. How would you feel if your darling pet cat chose somebody else over you just like that? Question 2. 2 of your friends ask you to hang out. Which do you think is the better route? The one you find carnally attractive? Or the one who is fun and proactive? Question 3. What would you do with this fact you uncover? Your friend has been secretly meeting your lover. Question 4. Would you ever borrow a demon's might to achieve your goals at the cost of what's right? Question 5. If a video of someone feasting were shown, would you wish you had some of your own? Question 6. Would you get angry if your friend took your phone and made your icon something you would bemoan? Question 7. You're in your first match of a round-robin tourney. How will you prevent an early end to your journey? Question 8. At your friend's house, their mom makes you far too much food. Do you eat every bit so as not to be rude? Question 9. Would you train your strengths in lieu of your flaws, or compensate for them with effort and cause? Question 10. Would you call yourself a reliable soul, the kind who would thrive in a leadership role? Question 11. Would you press a button that wiped out your life if it let you start over without any strife? Question 12. Have you ever had the intrusive thought that the popular kid should die and rot? Question 13. If a teacher was scolding your friend, would you defend them to the end? Question 14. Do you start a task but get so fixated that your sleeping schedule is devastated? Question 15. How would you react to a verbal assault over something that wasn't even your fault? Question 16. Could you hear someone's story with a willing ear if the ending were painfully, obviously clear? Question 17. Are you so firm in your own sense of right that you censure all in your line of sight? Question 18. Your close pal's girlfriend admits she likes you, and as it turns out, you fancied her too. Do you take the girl away from your friend, knowing their heart it would surely rend? Question 19. How do you feel when you see a stranger get wrapped up in social media danger? Question 20. During a club or committee affair, would you try harder if your crush was there? Question 21. The person who was your rock in life has died. How do you react to this sudden blindside? Question 22. You and your partner have dated for years, but the spark is gone and you're bored to tears. You're asked on a date by someone appealing. Do you engage in this unfaithful freewheeling? Question 23. Do you hate when your friends steal the show with their boasting and braggadocio? Question 24. You've broken something important to you, but repairing it costs a small fortune or two. You could just replace it at reasonable cost. Do you go and repair it, or leave it for lost? Question 25. Have you ever gotten so mad at a game that you toss the controller, fury aflame? Question 26. You're hungry in the dead of night. Do you get up and have a bite? Question 27. You're in a group project that's going awry. Do you think all the rest are the reason why? That perhaps they should have asked you for help, or that things would be fine if you did it yourself? Question 28. If you devoted yourself to live streaming fame, could you get 1 million subscribers to your name? Question 29. How would you feel if your friend got a job and their salary made you look like a slob? Question 30. Say you scored 99 points on a test. Would you feel happy, perhaps even blessed? Or would you be filled with deep dejection, being a point away from perfection? Question 31. Your best friend is solely to whom you confide an embarrassing secret you're trying to hide. What do you do when the whole class finds out, which your friend claims to know nothing about? It seems your desires are still rather faint. You've limited them under much self-restraint. Your ego is formed by confronting desire. Perhaps letting loose more will help fan that fire. Have you noticed that some of the questions composed had no desires in the way they were posed? The questions in question were intended to scope your spiritual kinship with faith, love, and hope. Desires can make one feel greatly empowered, but so too can one become wholly devoured. Should you use them to bolster your faith and your hope, they can turn out quite useful and broaden your scope. But be it for yourself or a person or thing, a hope without love will do nothing but sting. Your hope, faith, and love are substantially high. I'm sure your desires won't soon go awry. From these 7 cards, pick 3 to pursue, and I will increase those desires for you.
Huh. Didn't even know there was an entrance here. I've been in the Memorial Garden before, but I, came in through the bushes instead. Looks like the mist inside is pretty thick. Try not to get lost, Mr. VP.
It seems this place, too, is linked to the depths. This number connects to the singularity. Where's my thanks for all my charity?
Let's go, Ryotaro.
It's looting time.
Here I go. Null and void. I won't be defeated.
Here I come.
Deplorable.
Taste humiliation. How irritating.
Tiresome. Give it.
I want it. Hot, isn't it?
Hard pass.
I'm starved.
Advance! Null and void.
Here I come.
Chew on this!
Deplorable.
You're good at this, Ryotaro.
Just another step up the ladder.
Now where could you be hiding? Now where could you be hiding?
Could have sworn someone was there. Hey, you're from the True Student Council, right? Whoa, no need to get so worked up. I just got here. I'm still normal, I think. You're investigating the mist, right? Does that mean you're headed to the old dormitory? I've got the key to the main gate. Hear me out for a bit, and I'll give it to you. Have you ever had the sudden feeling that someone you could have sworn was always there just
vanished? Or like that their existence was covered up by something else, maybe? I have. I feel that way right now, in fact. That's the whole reason I came here. There's a memorial there inscribed with the names of some students who died in an accident. Can you take a look at it? One of the names is impossible to make out. I want you to find out who it is for me. I can't remember, but I think it's someone I know. A classmate, maybe. I'd call it just a hunch, but something tells me it's more than that. Please, you've got to figure out who they are. I could have sworn someone... I could have sworn... The last name on the memorial... Did you find out who it was? Let me know if you... I could have sworn someone was there. Why was the name scratched off? Why are my memories so hazy?
Now where could you be hiding? Ready or not, here I come.
The last name, did you find? Takamori. Yeah, that's right. He died in a traffic accident. I sat next to him in class. We got along pretty well. He was the first guy How could I forget him? Was it because of the mist? Thank you for reminding me about him. Here's the key to the main gate, like I promised. Why was the name scratched off? Why are my memories so hazy?
Ready or not, here I come.
It's not every day someone outside of the astronomy club shows up here.
Nothing's better. Nothing's better than.
Well, this ain't the ugliest thing I ever saw. Kinda reminds me of a sedimentary rock. Actually, those are made up of a bunch of tinier rocks, so I guess it's not the same. It's like it used to be a big old boulder, but now it's just falling apart. How'd it end up like this? Can't say I'm not curious, being a PactBearer myself. Looks like we won't have the time to mull it over though, huh? Still, the PactBearer will show up once we shatter enough ideals. Then we can just beat the answers out of them.
Let's go, Ryotaro.
It's looting time!
Here I go. You're open.
Won't be defeated. Here I come.
Deplorable.
Taste humiliation. How's this?
How irritating.
Deploy.
I'll eat you up. Kill them.
How indecent. Must be nice.
Fruitless.
Stupid human.
You gotta be kidding! How's this?
Deplorable.
humiliation. Rise! How irritating.
Oust them!
I'll eat you up. Kill them.
Too slow.
Trifling.
You gotta be kidding! Know your
Deplorable.
Taste humiliation. How irritating.
Advance!
My lord.
I'll eat you up.
You gotta be kidding!
Chew on this! Taste humiliation.
You're good at this, Ryotaro.
Just another step up the ladder.
Suffering, pain, lives are stolen. Lives are forgotten. Why must they suffer? Why must they be in pain? Why do they have to be stolen and forgotten? The suffering from the past doesn't go away. The fact that they were hurt survives them. Lives stolen never return. Lives lost are never recovered. If it's just the way of the world, if it's just a matter of course, then for what reason do we suffer? For what reason must we grieve? For what reason do we desire? Everything that should have been was stolen. Everything that could have been was lost. The world is unjust, uncaring, and insane. In this twisted, irrational world, if I am allowed to desire, if I am allowed to want, no. If I am driven to desire and want, I should be allowed to wish. To have my wishes fulfilled. To wish for a happy past. For a complete and flawless reality. For a life of peace and tranquility. For a life where you are still here. The world is unjust, uncaring, and insane. Therefore, fulfilling an insane wish and distorting the world to grant it is a small price to pay to regain everything I've lost. The world was unjust and insane long before I got here, after all.
An ego that desires to take back what had been lost, paired with a will that justifies itself at any cost. This ideal is fading, it's liable to break. And yet, there is one guarantee I can make. Among the Pact-Bearers who have yet to fall, this one is, without doubt, the strongest of all.
Hop, hop, hop. Rabby, rabby. Hop, hop, hop. Rabby, rabby. Getting shots is good for you. Boo bun boo. Pet my little bunny nose. Boo bun boo. If you want to stop her from running and romping, you gotta put your foot down and keep on stomping. She's got the brains. She's got the looks. Quiet and calm. Odorless. My Angora angel. Princess of purity. My healing hair. It's Rabby. If you want to pet me, just give me some grass.
What the hell was that?
My head is hop, hop, hopping.
I feel like I've heard that song before, but I can't put my finger on it.
Isn't that the opening theme of a popular cartoon? That white rabbit keychain Chio has on her is from the same show, isn't it? I think it's called Injection Angel Brabby.
Wow! You really know your stuff, Shinya!
The girls in my class used to sing it a lot.
I've seen that show before, but I don't remember the melody being so disturbing.
Oh, hey! Great work out there! I'm not sure why you're asking, but both of us love Rosemary. Remember? Wait, of course you don't. You lost your memories. Oh, right! Dr. Shironeko is back in the infirmary. She and Dr. Kakeru wanted to talk to you. You should go see them before you head to the old dormitory.